Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Hellgate London, the Steam version. My name is Wilfred. Let's play some old school ARPG today. So this version of the game is has just been released about a month ago. There has been a patch that has also been released to add the Hellgate Tokyo scenarios inside. It is an 11 years old game, so it's not a new game per se, but it's a classic game that I enjoy playing. So now I'm level 46. I've completed the base story. Looking forward to the expansion, kind of like a Second Attack, Abyss, as well as Hellgate Tokyo. But I've been playing a little bit of the Stonehenge, and I kind of like it because I kind of like things that are a little bit like just grinding and get some nice gear, get some XP and so on. So in today's video, I'd like to probably take you to one of the dungeons here. So I've done the mall in my last video. That is probably the easier one. I'm going to go to the lair of the dam. That is actually quite hard for this one. So now you may see some kind of like a defeat here. I'm playing at nightmare difficulties. The base is a normal, then you have nightmare and hell. So hell, I guess, is for end game. So by no means this is an easy kind of like difficulties. It's actually rather hard, but I kind of like the challenge that it has, and sometimes the reward will be there as well. So we'll see how that goes. I have a resurrection scroll. So if you see that I use it during the game, this is the time where I can resurrect a character killed during a combat. It just easier for you to recover from there. So yep, I just want to warn you guys first. This is not going to be an easy ride because the skull dungeon has a lot of explosion, a lot of like debuff, like a fire damage, AoE kind of thing that make it normally quite difficult. So in order to get there, you need some essence, and the essence you need would be the undead essence. And once you have the undead essence, which is green in color, you can just open the gate. So now I'm in there. I'm going to summon my the witch hunter, which is to heal me. I'm also going to summon all my elemental as well. 3 fire, 3 force, 1 toxic, and 1 storm. Sorry, 3 fire, 4 force. So that would be the one that I'll need to start with. Now this is I'm just going to warm up a little bit because it's going to be very tough here. I'm going to summon the big demon, the Ripper, that's going to rip everything in front because this is a very, very tough ride. Frame rate drop a bit because, whoa. Yeah, it's very, very tough because of a lot of like very damaging kind of like explosion going on. These are all like undead that will explode upon death and so on. And there's also some, like this husk there is very, very nasty. The husk will give you the debuff that you try to take them out as well, because the husk is the one that will give you very, very nasty debuff. No, hang on. Yep, I need to pull back a little bit. I have to take down this guy. Yep, okay, so the husk is down. The husk is the one that does a lot of massive AoE to, whoa, there's explosion. As you can see, a lot of my demons is dead. So in a way, I kind of survived the round 1, and I need to draw my curtain a little bit more as well. So the key is to survive the round 1. Now I need to save my heal my pet a little bit. So now surviving the round 1 is basically the very important thing. So there are area where I can open. I'm trying to see where the pet area should be opening. This is the lair of the dam. Probably I'll go there first. I mean, there's a lot of experience point. I mean, I could skip to the boss, but because of the experience point, I'd like to at least spend some time playing a bit. Yeah. Yeah, this is the husk. Fire. I want to cover all the dead end, but a little bit hard to see. Yep, so this is the husk, which is the one that is giving you a lot of damage over time. Kind of very, very nasty thing going on. So as always, need to just heal up my pet a little bit. I don't know why I summoned the big demon. It's like well, mystic. Now, because I've mistakenly summoned my big demon, not my intention, this is going to be a very rough ride here, because I could have used the Ripper to push this area, this open area there's a husk there as well. I used potion to sort of like debuff remove the debuff. It's a big guy, Tormentor. I try to push and get this one out. Oh, so that is the defeat. So as you can see, that is you have to have a little bit of patience to stay back a little bit. So what I need to do, in fact, what I need to do is that I have to summon the witch doctor here, and then summon all my. So I tried to push through and it didn't work. So you have to have a little bit of patience. And now what I'll do, now that my timer has been reset, I'll use a big demon that would make all the difference here. Okay, now you can see the difference is that this guy will push the line for me, while I need to take down the husk. Have to keep an eye on reapplying the. Whoa. Yeah, that fire is mine. So take down the husk, and no doubt my. So there's a husk. So now there is there's only a few left here. Okay, so one miserable defeat, which I kind of expected because of the how hard this one is, and it's not really helping the fact that it's very hard to see as well. But I'll try to clear this dungeon as well, because it's just a lot of fun, a lot of loot. Oh man. So that was the poison from the husk. A lot of debuff from the husk is very hard. The husk. I have to do my best to like be a little bit aggressive, but yet I have to watch out for what's behind, because all these like a lurker, they hit really hard at melee range as well. There's another husk. Alright, so I one-shot it with a little bit of like magic. I run out of potion, I think maybe. A bit of patience here. This kind of narrow corridor is not really good for my build because I can't summon my Reaper. It will get stuck at the doorway. That is also one of the reasons. A little bit on. This is going to be open area. 9 seconds I can summon my big guy. So I need just to hold on the line for a while. And definitely I will need a little bit of help here. Okay, so I've got enough mana to summon my big guy. This is a Reaper. And the Reaper is supposed to push everything for me. You can see a lot of like a lot of summoner mobs. My frame rate is still holding up pretty nicely as well. Surprisingly. Let me summon my. Let me use armor to up my armor right now here. The second button is to help me with my armor. Okay, so I get hit somehow. Try not to get hit. So once you've got the Reaper up, you realize that it's a lot easier. So I use a potion as well. Resummon my fire. 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds. My okay, now I'm on my own. Resummon. Whoa, that was an explosion from this guy here. That's from me, the AoE, the Elemental Nova. Okay, I want to just open up the area a little bit. So there is that end here that I would like to take a look. Very exciting. It's just that my room right now is rather bright and it's very hard to see the mobs. I need to turn up the gamma, but if I do that, the graphics looks a little bit washed out. Ooh. Yeah, so that was the that's a husk again. So husk is the one that you know, that is always giving me a lot of problem. So narrow corridor and husk is very hard to to tackle. Yeah, this is the poison that this is a Doom Husk. I just don't have the reach to it. So it was poison. If you stand there for like a split second, then you know your character will die. Oh, there's another husk. And the thing about husks is that they tend to just like retreat to a far place, and you have to be a little bit aggressive to take them down. But so that is some of the lesson. I guess, I mean, you know, just want to show you guys a little bit that it is not an easy game by far. If you are playing the nightmare mode while leveling, some of the content could be rather exciting as well. And as you can see here, a little bit narrow corridor, kind of hard to get this sorted. So I'm just going to complete this this dungeon, which I think is more or less there. That's a miserable. The problem with the treasure box is I cannot open it if my pets are sitting on top of it. Okay, done. So now I'm done, and I'm pushing into the lair. If I remember where it is, a little bit of teleport that I have will help to go a little bit faster. Okay, that was a teleport on my right mouse button. That last time when I play Marvel Heroes, I like to use that to dash. So it's sort of like the configuration that works for me. A character can dash as well, of course. All right, so this is the just scorching. Okay, so that's done. So that was an elite. My my elemental get a little bit burned. So I'm heading towards the lair of the dam. Yeah, almost there. Yeah, I don't have to do it, but just that there's really a lot of XP. I really can't you know, can't resist. I mean, there aren't really well, there are some gear, but the main thing is about the XP as well, because I'm leveling up. Getting more attribute point is always nice. Okay, so now let's heal up. Let's heal up. So now next bit should be easier for me. I got a new skill as well. I could put in new skill that I could, for example, lower the cost of the you know, mana pool required to reserve for the elemental. So that way I could have more mana, I guess, to do things. But I think it only worked for new. Let's see. I think it only worked for new summons. Yeah, so oops, sorry guys, I need to kill you guys off. Let's see, yeah. So yep, you see 213 instead of 17 something. So you need to resummon them to make the power work. Now I like this map a lot. This is a lot not as scary as the other one, because the area is a little bit more open and it's more fluid. The boss is on that side, so maybe I'll just do the boss first for you guys. The pink one is the boss. So I'm summoning the big Reaper. So well, he has ripped the boss apart for me. I mean that's it. I mean I'm done actually. You can see that in my inventory I have a head, the head of Oriax. So that is the quest item. I need 4 heads to summon the big boss, which I'm not going to do it at the nightmare mode for sure, because it's way too hard for a build. Maybe I need to find a better build to do that. But the rest of it is just farming gear, and you know, it's very, very relaxing. I like this dungeon a lot. I mean, I didn't like the one before that because of all the narrow corridor, but the one after is kind of like very, very nice and relaxing. So I kind of like it a lot. And I just would like to complete this this whole thing so that you guys can see the whole story of it, like how the Stonehenge, like farming at the so-called end game is like. I mean, so long as there are area like for me to move around, like this one, it's not that scary. And I'm using a radar as well. The radar, I can see where the elites are. Before that, in the past, it was a cash shop item, but now it sort of like you can buy it with the in-game currency. So, oh man, this is my most hated kind of like things. Nope. Husk is really hard, to be honest. It's one of those that when I see it, it's like I know that I have to kind of like run away a little bit. There's Husk. So that's legendary. Let's see. And you know, one thing interesting about this game is that the sharks, man. So one thing interesting about this game is that the map is always random a little bit. So I've been here 4 times actually. 4 times there are different fields. Some of them are a lot bigger, some of them is not. This is a fire that you can see that you know, if you are there, it kind of like so I teleport to him, and just do it in melee range. That's the only way to survive there. So a little bit of healing up my pets, a little bit of pet maintenance, making sure that my healer is all healed up, and here we go. So this is a rather small map. Sometimes it's quite a big one. Let's do a big one again for you. Sometimes it's a rather big map, but you know, and it's a lot of fun if it's a big map. So it's a little bit of randomness to it. Some days it's better than others. So I think we've wiped clean the map from where we are. So, and this guy just like keep looking for things to do. So well, I mean, thank you so much for watching. This is basically the end of this this dungeon, and you know, normally what I'll do is that I'll try to find another dungeon to do. Let's see a loot. There's some really interesting items. The homing rifle, I can't use this one. I don't use this one, and I don't normally use a machine pistol, although I could. But these are all level 44 items, so it's kind of nice. I could take a look at what this one is. Minion armor versus my minion damage. So it does require a lot of investment in points, which I don't have because it's like 10 points and plus another 6 to 16 points. I'm only 13 points. So I need to level up one level if I really want to use this one. Or I would say that mine is better because it has a minion damage to it. So I mean, these are, you know, KIV. Then you have this weapon that looks pretty awesome, but wow, it gives me 3 toxic elemental, you know, free. So that is also another interesting kind of like thing that I could do, but I don't do like this. It doesn't work with my build. My build is a dual wield focus item, which is like this type of weapon. So no. So there are some blueprint as well. Blueprint is something you could craft. Again, this is not my class, so I can't use it. So I could just throw it away. But oh no, I mean, this is part about how to. Then you go back and sort of like, you know, do another level. So I think it gives you a lot of like XP. That's one thing great about it. All right. So now, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy your weekend, whatever game you're playing. But I thought I'd share some good old games with you. See you next time. Goodbye.